It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go. We're underway. The Jazz control the tap. To Harden. Fires the three. Well defended. To Harden. For three. Great defense, forcing the miss. Into the front court comes Smith. He'll run the offense. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by three. Bledsoe with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good. Three-point play, and we're tied up at three. Chicago possession to Booker. Look out, Devin Booker. Missed his first. That one goes.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Harden picked up by Booker. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Knocked loose. Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Harden. Oh, he missed his first three shots, but he gets that one to go down, and it's a three.
Well, when you fall down, you always get back up. That's the mindset of good shooters.
Dennis Smith Jr. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Fires the three. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
To Mo Bamba. Harden. Cleans it up. Kicks it around the perimeter. To Harden from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
New blood coming in for both sides. Devin Booker trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 84% free throw shooter. To Seth Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, Get to the free throw line. See the ball go in the hole.
Bledsoe, great feed, sets it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
One of the hardest working guys in the league, and that's how he got his money. That's his skill set. That weight room continues to pay off.
Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Bledsoe to Seth Curry. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Nurkic. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Bledsoe. Lets it fly from long range. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. To Hardaway. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
To Seth Curry. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jazz will take a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Bledsoe. Rebound comes to Chicago. Lynn with it. Two-point advantage. Trying to cash in. Shot by Lynn won't go. Bledsoe. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Easy pad to the rim. First quarter's complete. The Bulls have the lead. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
To Harden. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Smith to the basket, but it stays out. To Harden. Beyond the arc for three. Not that time. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Works it up top. Harden. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
From the outside, no good. To Harden. Goes to the left side. Harden. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Is Smith to Nurkic. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Yusuf Nurkic at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. Ryan Anderson sends it away. Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Subbing in for the Bulls, number 34, Markieff Morris.
Matthews. 4-3. And the rebound taken in by the Jazz. Harden into the front court. Down 3. Fires the 3. Not that time. He misses. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And did you see that in transition? Don't 1-2 ooh-wee on him.
Ooh-wee. Oh, it's good. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Jazz have it. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
2 minutes left in the second.
Ish Smith, 2 of 4 now.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And that's going to get out of bounds off of Harden. Changes coming from both sides right now. Lee. Danilo Gallinari, huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Courtney Lee, guarded by Seth Curry. Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. For Reed. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good. Ah, the monster stuff.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz. For Reed to Seth Curry. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Bulls with it. Ish Smith. Work it down to Nurkic. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Matthews to Smith. Ish Smith. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Oh, Eric Bledsoe, guy who can make plays. They dare him to take it, and he knocks it down.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
And scores.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Seth Curry. Fires the 3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Bledsoe. Not going down here. That misses with a second to go. That's it. First half has come to an end. Nice cushion for the Bulls.
The Bulls
puts it
Back to Ed and Jay.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw.
Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Runner's good there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
To Harden. From long range, he was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Devin Booker, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second. 0 for 2. And the finish at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Booker. Down low Nurkic. Oh, Yusuf Nurkic. Looking good. 4 for 5.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. And scores. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Into the front court. It's Booker. Leads 5. To Smith. Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Bledsoe. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Bulls with the basketball. Ish Smith to Booker. Driving right to the basket. Here's Booker on the drive, but his shot misses.
And you thought you would have seen him bounce back in the second half. Just looked like he could never get himself into the flow of the game. I put a little bit out on the coaching staff, too. Maybe they could call some better plays for him to get him in situations where he could see the ball go in.
Booker with it. Leads 1. Knocked loose. Keeps it alive. Gotta love the hustle. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Lee with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Love the hustle. Sprawled out on the deck. Ah, rocking the rim.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Harden to Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. Not looking pretty. 3 for 10.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Utah Jazz are in the penalty. Substitutions, Utah.
Dwayne Dedmon with a piece. Incredible. 6 tonight.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Fareed. Harden. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Ish Smith. To Booker. Whoa! What a finish! Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Bulls with the rock. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Jazz have it. Ish Smith snatching it out of the air.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Third quarter comes to an end with the Bulls in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
It's Chicago ball. To Lee. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Curling inside. Count the bucket for two.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
To Lee. To Matthews. Here comes the screen. Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall. To Harden. Has a chance. The shot no good by Harden.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Harden. Trying to cash in. Harden shot no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Matthews. And look out.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knock loose. Ish Smith against Harden. Here comes the screen. Jazz pick it up. To Harden. Beyond the arc for three. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Harden. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Slams it home on the putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Now whistle, and we'll get a timeout call by Chicago. That's their first. Leaves them with one remaining the rest of the way. Knocked loose.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's now 5 for 6.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
And the basket good at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Cashes in for two.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both, and you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Ish Smith at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. First try, no good. Misses the second as well. Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads just a point. 4-3. Shakes free and hits.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Ish Smith. Now 4 for 9.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Fires the 3. He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Courtney Lee, defended by Seth Curry. To Hardaway. Deep right corner. Smith. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim. Now the Bulls will take the timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul.
First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Bledsoe with it up top. Up 6. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
And here's the foul. Right now, it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
Chicago basketball. And too much contact.
A simple touch foul.
35. Kenneth Reed. That's his
knocks down the first. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. And here's the foul. Right now it's a two-possession game, so if he hits one or two of these, it could be all she wrote.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Oops, he missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Smith. That misses with 3 seconds left. It's the Jazz who come away with the victory as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA.